time
How
that
was Gypsy?
the Dee Dee invited me and other members of the garrison to her house to discuss future plans for Gypsy, because there was a possibility of getting her into a program, some kind of
Future plans like what?
no, it was a medical testing of some kind that might be able to help solve her stuff, but what is the term I'm looking for? It's almost like a beta test.
Happy Sunday, y'all. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Let me get some lighter. Okay. Hear me out. So I know he said this is a couple years ago where he said Dee Dee brought the entire it was for the Star Wars Comic Con. There is a Comic Con and a Vision Con, and his whole little brigade of, where they raised money for, anyways. She brought everyone to the house to speak to them. There was a search that Dee Dee did in 2011. Right? For a shelter. She also was looking in 2013. What if this was to help fix her issues? What if Dee Dee thought that it was something connected to her medical issues? We all know it is. We all know that with ADHD and her genetic disorder with the microdeletion, etc., it is linked to a lot of her behavioral issues, including the sexual stuff, right? What if Dee Dee just told these people she wanted to send her there to help get her better, but in reality, she just didn't want to tell them, my daughter just tried to take me out? Does that make sense? Like, my daughter just tried to unalive me. We don't know how many things that Gypsy actually did to her mother. I don't think just the BB, pew pew, and chasing her with the daggers was the only time that happened. She also said she was attacked. I read this in a part of an interrogation. I'll have to go back and find it. But in that interrogation, this woman said Dee Dee told her she was attacked at a homeless shelter, because I do know that Dee Dee and Gypsy stayed in a homeless shelter. All these shelters Dee Dee are looking up are like for a teen to have behavioral issues. I'm just saying, I'm putting that out there. Maybe she just didn't want to tell them, my daughter is trying to unalive me. I just feel there was a lot more incidents than we will ever know. We only have one side of the story between Dee Dee and Gypsy, and that's all we'll ever get. I believe Dee Dee was scared of Gypsy. Absolutely. I 1000% believe that. Again, where is her traumas? Where? The brownie video is hours after the red rum. He's eating a brownie. Next he will be eating me. Where's the trauma? You were so terrified. I showed you in my last video where these detectives overlooked a lot. I mean, a lot of evidence that is in these FOIAs and in these videos and in these web browser searches. I don't even think they looked at it, to be honest with you. They said that video I showed you where she's like, I'm sorry, master. I didn't get all the ingredients. You know, the worst acting I've ever seen in my life. And these trained detectives said that she was terrified, crying, scared for her life because he forced her to make this video. But yet we've not anywhere seen a text, a video from him demanding her to make this video. Just like we've yet to come across a video demanding her to make the video about her 13-year-old daughter. I've been looking at these all day, and I'm not gonna lie. You have to scroll and scroll and scroll forever, and we've seen a lot, so I'm trying to go find something different and put pieces together. And it's a lot, so I'm glad there's so many people working on this, because there is just no way. But I think Dee Dee was looking for places for Gypsy to go. I think she wanted help for her daughter. I think she thought she could help Gypsy. Gypsy is selfish. Gypsy doesn't care. Gypsy doesn't love. Gypsy loves herself, and that's it. I want to show you guys something else really fast. Hold on. Oh, I'm already here. This is the day before they found Gypsy, right? This is at night. All of this is the night before, 6/14/2015. And she's searching Springfield, Missouri. Ferguson, I think she's looking up maybe about what happened with Dee Dee. I don't know. But then you have 6/14/9/39, and it is completely different. She's looking up X videos, Pamela Anderson intimacy tape. And then here's another slut load. Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez intimacy tape. And this is 9/39 also. Amazon.com, ruffled wrist cuffs, white. 9/39/29. Etsy.com listing, Harley Quinn wrist style, and then it cuts off. Harley Quinn Jester cosplay cuffs. I figured that's what it was. That's at 9/39/29. And then same ruffled wrist cuffs, Jester masquerade. Okay. And here we go. It's disgusting. 9/39/29. Xhamster.com movies wrapped in tape, backdoor fudged, and impregnated MILF. Khloe Kardashian. Remember how she bought those Good America, is that the name of them that Khloe sells? I don't know, because I'm not paying $600 to $1,000 for a pair of jeans. And she bought, I think, 4 pairs, she said? I don't remember. But she's looking up her tape. It's getting hard to swallow. Double locking steel police handcuffs. Oh my gosh. More handcuffs. Miley Cyrus intimacy tape leak. Bondage tape. Bondage tape. Adult bondage tape. 2-inch with ankle and wrist restraints. Bondage tape, black PVC tape, doesn't pull hair. Nice. Bondage tape, pink, red, black, white, purple, best you choose color. We know she wants to level up, y'all. Oh, new mouthball gag harness bondage. You guys, I'm not in any way putting down anybody with any that is into this. Is not what I'm doing. I'm showing her state of mind hours after her red rum up until the arrest. That's all I'm doing. The behavior doesn't match the I was forced, I was terrified, I was scared. It doesn't, the math ain't mathin'. That's all I mean by this. In no way am I shaming anybody for what they're into. I promise you. It's her. I got choked. It's her behaviors. New mouthball, gag harness, bondage, restraint, adult intimacy toy, Amanda Bynes intimacy tape. Of course. Nudevista.com blank intimacy tape. Celebrity tape. You get it. Y'all get it. Celebrity intimacy tape. It's a bunch of celebrity. And I did show you guys some of these before at nudevista.com. Let's see. Is there anything we've not seen? These are a lot of just more nudevista.com websites. That's all. And okay. More celebrity. Miley Cyrus again. Miley Cyrus writing hard homemade intimacy tape. Miley Cyrus again. Miley Cyrus again. Lindsay Lohan. Lesbian Lindsay Lohan. Lady Gaga. Cameron Diaz. Jesus. Cameron Diaz bondage film tapes. What is going on? What is her obsession? Celebrities and intimacy. Shakira. The hips don't lie. Shakira. Britney Spears. Rare. This chick. Kim Kardashian. Superstar. Amateur. Kim Kardashian. RedTube.com. I would never go to these websites. I don't want this. Her computer needs to be looked at ASAP, you guys. ASAP. Scandal tape. I don't know who this is. I don't see a name. See, I do lick my lips because I have dry mouth. This chick is, every time she licks, it's like you see the spit bubbles. You're never going to convince me that she didn't need another gland removed. you literally see, Lord, hold on. Let me turn this off. Got it. I'm trying to keep my head turned so the glare on my glasses aren't too bad. Okay. Humiliation tape. You guys can pause to read these. Sorry. Thank you for Into the Weeds for putting this on a drive. I finally found. I looked like all week. I've been looking because everybody's like getting info, and I'm like, how? And it just had top, I guess, when I would look on my phone. And then I had to put newest, and I finally scrolled down far enough to find it. So I could have been looking sooner. Facebook.com, search more. Gypsy and D. She's on Facebook at 2:38:07 p.m. 6/14/2015. D and Gypsy, 23807. I don't know what the Ruby Emeralds. Ruby Emerald Creations. I guess this is her jewelry that they were going to do. I'm going to look up and see if there is a Ruby Emerald Creations on Facebook. Let me go see. That's questionable. But it probably isn't her. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. I should have looked this up before. Yeah, I should have done this before. Even if she did, you know she's deleted it. So I just need to look it up. Okay, it's a page, so let me see if there's any pages. Nope, there is none, so. There's a lot of the Ruby Emerald Creations. She's on this a lot. I think that, because the one I did look at, it said Emerald Creations. It was changed. So I don't know. Let's get past all this. Let me pause. Okay, 23807, Facebook.com. Chips, chains, handcuffs. Might be a wait, this is on Ruby Emerald Creations too, though. What? I'm so confused. Is there Ruby Creations actually a adult page? I don't know. Yeah, I found nothing. I'm telling you, I just spent probably 55 minutes looking at, and there was some post that questionable, but it's definitely, I don't think her, I don't think it is. There's a lot of this. I would love to know, like we know now, she has tons and tons and tons of Facebook profiles now and then. It is hard to tell. You never know. Let me see if I can find. Oh, you guys. 614 at 238. She's looking up Mia Blanchard. Facebook.com pages. Gypsy's crazy page. What? Hold on a second. Hold on. Well, I did find that page on Facebook. I'm not going to put it on here because I don't know, but the author of this page is a public figure. I have a pretty big following. Let me give you some of the followers that are into this page. Kinky Adults Uncensored, Heartbeats, It's Only Human Nature, Pagan Tribe, Deadly Devotion, which shows a woman, like the truckers and the woman's legs are, it kind of shows that, but a real woman. Let me look at some more and give you some of the names. There's over The Darkness Inside You, Teen Life, It's Real, Michael Ducart, whoever that is, Only Animation, Gypsy G Designs, Positive Bipolar Bear, Piss Off, I See Witches. There's a lot of pagan Wiccan accounts that follow on this Gypsy's Crazy page. I'm not saying that it's her, but I just do think that it's a little coincidental because there's also Everything Red and More. I'm just going to say that. Cats and Broomsticks. Divine Magic. Ryan Celtic North. I don't know what that is. I'm not even... There's a lot of Twisted and Sick World, 18 and up. There's a lot of like tarot and psychic. Melissa Manson. I don't know, you guys. All that is mystical and enchanting. There's also, there's some I'm not going to say on here either. Narcissist stuff. A lot of those type of accounts are following it. World of Wicca. Fantasy of Dreams. A splash of color with black and white. Geeksters. My Dark Side. The Morbidity. Full Moon Lounge. Dark and Twisted. Twist of Fate. Someone Wiccan. This Way Comes. Sapiosexual Seduction. Punk Princess, sorry. There's also one more I wanted to tell you guys. Well, there's a lot. The Coven. Sunny Side of Hell. Realm of Fantasy, Light, and Dark Dreams. Fantasy versus Reality. The Magical Universe. Child support victims. Rise of Demons with Wickeds. The Wolf's Lair. Naughty Kitten's Playground. That's the furry life she does. Ministry of Goth. Demon's Dark World. I'm not going to say that one. Train Your Brain. Everything. I'm not going to say that one. A Narcoleptic Panda. If you get the panda thing, you get that. I just think that's odd. Wild and Wicked. I'm going to hurry. The Witch Within Me. Crooked Willie. Female Fantasy World. I see the beauty in dark things. My Dying Dreams. I'm gonna have to look at some of these accounts. I'm just not gonna do it right now. But like GB, dark and hopeful, romantic, whatever, you know. This all could be Jackie's page. This all could be coincidental. Pagan stories. Anna Campos. Now I know I have seen this account or this person, Anna Campos. But I could be wrong. But I've heard that name. Could be wrong. Lady Venom's Lair. The Rule of Three. You kind of get where I'm going, right? Magic works. There's a lot of, schmexual type photos. Like, yeah. Up and Down the Rabbit Hole. You have to see the picture on that. Free Spirited Unleashed. Cemetery Prince. The Blue Bird is Loose. Geek Girls and Games. Revelation 7 Ministry. Forgiveness. Amongst the Shadows. Cold Heartbreaker. Empress of Dirt and Sparkles. Wolves, Dragons, and a Little Fantasy. No More Domestic Violence and Child. Brain Injury Awareness. These are pages that follow the Gypsy Crazy page. Hot Mix Love. Me and my mind. Whisper to a scream. What? Innocently wild. The witch's broom. Little monkeys. This is such an odd group of pages that follows this person. Gypsy nest. It just really is. My little corner of the world. And the number of followers includes all followers. You see names and profile pictures displayed for friends and other pages. This account has over almost 115,000 followers total. Let me go back. Gypsy's crazy page. And it says they just share posts and memes. Pictures and memes. I don't know how long the page has been up. I have no idea. I don't know why they have so many followers. I truly don't. Because it's pretty... This doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. Like one, you either suffocate with fear or explode with passion. You are the alchemist. You decide. Dendrophile, one who finds poetry in the forest heart. Any aurora light pictures. There's all. Okay, I'm done with this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I ramble so much about that, but I think that's crazy. Okay. Gypsy's crazy page, March 27, 2015. Hello everyone. After this short break off from posting on Gypsy's page, I wasn't too sure if I should let it go and stop the post, just as I should let her go also. But now I find that to let her go isn't the answer, but to remember her and keep this page alive and forever, expanding in her memory. This is for you, Gypsy, forever and always. And it shows a photo like that. You guys, this is the weirdest thing, man. This is a very old page. I don't know. I think it's odd. It could be all coincidental. So, see how this takes you? This could be all very coincidental, you guys. I am making sure I say that. But I just think it's coincidental. That's all. I don't know. Whatever. I'm done with that. That's taking me down. Like, I don't know how those accounts that follow, and there's a lot of Wiccan witches and, like, schmexual type accounts following, how that has anything to do with just pictures and memes being shared. I'm telling you, it's weird.
So I'm looking at Gypsy Rose page real quick, and then I see Sheena and Bree. Click on their pages. They both have mutual friends of mine. How the freak do we have mutual friends in any shape, way, or form? It's no coincidence. You will never convince me of that. Dude, they must literally stalk the internet 24/7.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm done. Let me go on. Because they're on this page a lot. A lot. Oh. Here's another Facebook page. It says dgyp.blanchard. That is 6/14 at 2:38 p.m. GDIP. Here's greyhound.com. Why is she looking? Oh, this is on 6/7. Greyhound.com. They're looking up. Okay. We know why that is. This is from her HP. This might be Nick's desktop computer. I think it is. So this is greyhound.com. Tickets and travel, 6/7. This is definitely for Nick. All right. But that was definitely her on those pages on his computer at his house. This is all greyhound.com. I want to see if he looks up anything like she was looking up, you know? I want to know. Let me look through it real fast. I just want to say, I don't know. I don't know if this is her laptop or his. I truly don't. So if anybody can let me know. Because she's looking up Springfield Florist on 6/4. 2015, which is odd. No, this is definitely Gypsy. There's more Selena Gomez. This is definitely her. This is definitely her. So I guess this is her laptop. She already broke one. Family Wikipedia search. Bondage tape. What is... Dude! I don't get this girl. Okay, this is like something I can't just... Wikipedia.org. Bondage. Oh my lord. I've went over this with you guys anyway, so... Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, before I forget, I want to show you guys on the drive. There's a lot of redacted information. They leave a lot. Like, they redact a lot of the files that we don't get to see. And Into the Weeds probably got $1,000 worth less of FOIA info than Carolina Girl did. So, Springfield, what are you doing? Why are you leaving bits and pieces out? Like, I'm going to let her explain this because guess who? Copyright striked Into the Weeds again. This is why when I said in that video that she did her name trademark, I know legally it means crap. I get that. 1000%. But I also said she's trying to find a loophole. Let me show you the copyright strike really fast. But I'm just saying, this chick in these searches has searched everything down to the detail of taking her mom out. Everything but how to get help. Everything but what does it do for a mother who's psychologically insane or needs help with factitious disorder or too controlling. You don't see one search about that. Not one. Not that I've seen so far. You guys, I've been scrolling. I just got this today, so it'll take me a minute, but I'll get into it. I just wanted to share that one account with you. I thought it was interesting, and I don't know if it's connected, but there's a lot of connections. Anywho. But let me show you the copyright strike. Okay, it said we received a copyright. Let me go up for you guys. We received a copyright removal request for your video. Based on applicable copyright law, we removed your video from YouTube. I'm sorry. Video title, FOIA Files New Era. Here's the URL. Content used. I'm entering this year with clarity, boundaries, and a lot of gratitude for how far I've come. This is the part 3 to her podcast, the third little clip she's released that I haven't shown yet. I didn't show her webpage. I didn't show any more of her podcasts that she's put out because it doesn't matter if she's approved for the trademark, etc. I told you guys, in her delusional mind, she thinks that means she can copyright strike anybody for using any of her info. You can't even share her page without written permission. Okay, principal. Okay, Ryan, you're a teacher. Do I have permission? But you can't. You can't get nothing. It's ridiculous. Not just that clip, though. The entire video got removed. Removal request issued by Gypsy, Rose, and Ken. GRB Social Media 2025@gmail.com. We should just email her. Is my cat in my window? Yes, he is. That means that your video can no longer be viewed on YouTube. You received a copyright strike. You now have one copyright strike. If you get multiple, we'll have to terminate your channel. To prevent that from happening, please don't upload videos containing copyrighted content. They did not. The FOIAs is not copyrighted content. Your public platform that you put, you're not some A&E Lifetime documentary show who has trademarks and is a brand who Even so, you're still allowed to use clips of any public information put out. Any. I get how everybody's in my comments saying that's not how, I know it's not how it works. I understand it perfectly. I didn't want it on there because if it does, I'm telling you, she's going to go for the jugular for every single creator. I'm telling you, she's going to do it. This chick is just not normal. She's not normal. I'm just going to keep, she's not normal. But I wanted to share this because I love it, because for discussing FOIAs, but this is not the FOIAs. That's just that little teeny clip that they are allowed to discuss. They're not just showing her video. This is where she's just misinformed or just doesn't care. And I say both. As long as your commentary, is included in a video and you're speaking about it and it's, put into the public because it's a discussion for entertainment, for educational reasons, whatever, it's allowed. But Tomb Rider 0105 put this, and I agree.
It's war now. If it's him, it's war. If it's her, it's war. And then the same person sends the link of the profile with the picture in.
Yes. This is a Christian. It's out of her hand. If it's out of your hands, why do you care? Why are you on every single platform busting down anybody who speaks on it? Why? You keep doing this and you keep doing it and you're going to get a lawsuit. And I hope. Yeah. I know what church she goes. We all know what church she goes to. I looked up her lawyer. Wow, she is definitely somebody with a sketchy background too. She seems to surround herself with sketchy people, though. That's not nothing new. No. So some are wondering, is she worried about what, something was said in there? I think she's worried about it all. My whole point, I think, more importantly, we still don't have the SD card info. That should be public to us. Yeah. But hey, they denied it to Nick's lawyer, right? Yeah, there's no corruption going on in that town, right? Right. There's tons of corruption, but I'll let you hear just a quick part where I think maybe this might have something to do with it. So Amber is speaking here about how she's been going back and forth with Greene County Police, and she specifically asked them about the SD card. Just listen.
They didn't address it or deny it. So then I came back around and asked Greene County, hey, do you have the SD card? You didn't address it and you didn't deny it, and asked them about that. They said that there is absolutely nothing more that they can give me and that I have absolutely everything on the case. But I know I don't, because like I said, Carolina Girl got more videos than me, and there were all kinds of different FOIAs being sent out that were all different. And so
last time he
was being sent out that were all different. And so I'm just glad it's all getting out.
I am too, Amber, but when you pay for FOIA documents, you get all of them. That's not okay. This was thousands of dollars that was paid to get these documents. And they just keep playing in people's faces. Just like mainstream media. I know you're too nice to keep bothering them. I get that. It is just unfair how they have screwed all of us. Mike Stanfield asked to be her lawyer. He asked for the case. He represented Richard King, who is Gypsy's ex, the 50-year-old who was into the BDSM, dom submissive lifestyle with Gypsy also, who had a questionable history also, and Dee Dee didn't like him. Why was Mike Stanfield his lawyer? Well, he had SA charges that were dropped to misdemeanor SA charges. So that means it was at a higher point at some point, right? He has 2 cases. We can't even look at them. We can't even get FOIA documents for some of those, for that one case, because it's still open from years ago. They've left it. Oh, now it's open. I'll say that. They're not allowing us to look into anything like that. Why? Because everybody would connect the dots. Everybody would connect the dots. You can't tell me Richard King didn't tell Mike Stanfield, oh, well, her mother, she's too controlling, and she said that Gypsy was underage and telling me all this while we were together, and when Gypsy really isn't sick, and Gypsy said that her mom, makes her act sick, etc., etc., etc. That's funny because she didn't tell Nick that. She told Nick she was sick. She told Nick she was in a wheelchair because she lied. Nick told her to be honest. I'm going to keep saying that. Nick seems to have a better moral compass than her. I'm not saying what he did was okay, but she absolutely, that boy, I'll say broomed, but put a G in place of the B. She did. She manipulated him, she lied to him, and she set that poor boy up. You will never convince me otherwise. No. So instead of me showing you part of her, because I don't care, I'm just going to let you, this is a keeping up with Gypsy Rose, the healing journey, not, a straight line, but patience. People often ask me how I feel after everything that's been through. Not what she's been through, but that's been through. I would agree you're that. There's one thing I always want to share. Healing is never a straight line. There will be days when I feel incredibly strong. Bitch, when? You think you're Jesus himself. You do. Look at her as a child right here. And telling Nick on Christian Dating for Free, where she sought, looked up, found him, and messaged him first on this Christian website. After 24 hours, they were officially a couple and serious. Removed the entire Christian Dating for Free maybe 4 days later. I know it was very quick. It was within 48 to 72 hours. Removed it. Told him she was wanting to be a nun, but wanted to find the love of her life also so she could spend the rest of her life with her forever love. When she never loved him. I showed you guys the text, the emails, what she said to Melissa Moore. She never loved Nick. Never. She said the same thing to Nick that she was saying to every other man. And I'm positive it said like 4 to 7 or 8 men that she was talking to at the same time. And she was obsessed the same way with every single one of them. Gypsy. You used that man. You set him up. Let me finish. Bitch. You're done. But there will also be times when a small memory or someone else's story brings everything back to life as it happened yesterday. So Woo Woo Bestie is going through, I guess, something with her husband, DV. And wouldn't you know, she made it about her. Woo Woo Bestie probably going to be her first podcast. What do you call it? person. It's going to be her first podcast that she invites there. It's going to be Woo Woo Bestie. Guarantee you. Guarantee. So, psychological scars are like invisible scars. They may fade with time and therapy, but they remain a part of who I am. Don't force yourself to be okay immediately. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither are our hearts. Be patient with yourselves. If this couldn't get any more AI generic, what triggers, Gypsy? I want to know what triggers where. You know, she'll lie and that victim card gets slammed up there every time. Every time. Every single time. Every single time. Every time. But I'm going to let you hear some more of it. Really fast, she's thankful for the 950,000 followers that she paid for. Have another drink on yourself, Gypsy. So I'm just going to let you hear what she has to say. Okay? I'm not showing nothing, but you can hear it, okay? And listen to how she says, just listen.
I think a lot of us need to hear sometimes is this. Healing is not linear. Some things don't need to be figured out
It's linear.
all at once. Sometimes it takes years to find who we are. Growth doesn't happen overnight. It could take small things in small ways to push us to the direction that we want to be.
Push her in the direction she wants to go. You know, hold on, let me get to the good part. Here it is.
Trauma is not something that you can necessarily get over. It stays with you for the rest of your life. That in itself is, think of it as a scar, an invisible scar that doesn't go away. It could fade with time and with therapy, but scar is still there.
Girl, you ain't had no therapy. You have had zero therapy, and you need some serious therapy. Serious. Whoever is in this church and supporting this chick, you need help too. Just saying. Just bananas.
And there'll be days that are your good days. There'll be days that are your bad days. There'll be days that you say, I am healed, I am good, and I am going to push on with my life. But that's not how it works, because there's also triggers and all these things.
There's all these triggers and all these things, y'all. She don't even know what trigger she has. She cut her hair when her mama supposedly shaved her head and triggered that, right? But then we find out she took fingernail clippers to her hair in prison. And then what else did we find out? Oh, yeah. In the Facebook messages, she showed the little girl from, I think her name's Claudia, also. From, with Tom, who is he? Tom Cruise. I'm not a fan of him, so. Yeah, with Tom Cruise, when the vampire movie, Interview with a Vampire, and the little girl like goes crazy. She said if you want to know her personality, she shows that scene and says, I did that at 5 years old. Bragging about it. Yeah. So, and then also, everything she said is a ABUSE is actually one of her fantasies that her and Nick spoke of and that she wanted, not him. And then I just showed you a bunch of, we all showed the search history, okay? Okay.
Factor into the timeline of healing. Whenever you're healing from trauma, you're trying to work on something that initially can't be seen. You are...
No shit, Sherlock, no shit. You know what triggers trauma? You trigger every... Woosah. I'm hungry. I'm getting hangry. So I'm going to be nice. But you have triggered every true survivor and victim alive. Your mother was your victim, and you are still to this day trying to make money off of her back and scam people because you're a survivor. You want people to feel sorry for you, just like you told Nick. And when you testified in court, she testified in court. Lawyer said, why did you sit in a wheelchair and pretend you were sicker than you were? Because I got attention and gifts and money. And the lawyer says, why did they give you gifts and money? Because they felt sorry for me. Ding, ding, ding. It don't take a rocket science to see that. Sorry. Shut up. I'm going to go on a rant.
Working within yourself to heal within yourself. And when that happens, you can't actually see the physical healing.
Girl, I can't stand her voice. I don't like it. I don't like her. I don't like you, Gypsy. And I think you should be in prison where Nick is. You should have never gotten out. You do not deserve it. You are the exact same girl as Amelia Bird. You took your mom out because she told you she wasn't going to let you and Nick live with her, and she wasn't going to take care of her baby and help you raise it. That's the truth of it. And Daddy was never gonna. He was never there. Don't blame your mom for your dad being a sperm donor, as you said.
Recently went through a situation where I was the confidant of someone actively going through abuse. And I didn't realize that would be a trigger for me. The emotions that she was going through, I was remembering in my own past. And so I was reminded all over again that.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, remember? Like she tried to have Life After Lockup make Ryan look like he was a buser when he wasn't. She tried. But she said Life After Lockup listened to her and took the entire part out, even though she recorded it. And then Ryan's lawyers threatened to sue the crap out of her. And then she came out sorry and publicly apologized. But she went there. Oh, yeah, she went there. Even Ryan said she goes there. She goes for the jugular. Anybody that knows her, you don't cross her. You don't cross Gypsy Rose. She don't care. She does not care. Mark my words, the things that she's lied on her mother about is exactly how she's going to be with her daughter. She is so jealous of that child right now. No, I know nobody believes it, but oh my God. Mark my words, you guys. Mia is her nemesis. She is still triggered. That is the only true trigger that chick has, is her sister Mia. I'm just saying. I'm just going to leave this at the end of every single... Sorry, it went dark. You know what? I'll just go back. I don't have no lights on in here. So, yeah. I'm leaving this at the end of every video because you want to know why? This is the real Gypsy. This is Gypsy Rose. This girl plotted, planned, and took her mother out. She was going to set Nick up. Why do you think she mailed the gloves and knife to his house? But before he got there, she had already did a little on her own. They found gloves in the trash bin. That's in my last video. I'm just saying. Why wouldn't you just throw that away too? Why wouldn't they just go dig a hole somewhere random at night, bury it, or throw it in the river, or down the side of the street, in a, what do you call it, man? I can't, Oh my God. I can't think where the water it runs down into the sidewalk, down the side, and there's like a square. You know where Pennywise the clown lives? There. They could have just done that. But no, she mailed it so they could find it there and she could set him up. It's always been the plan, Gypsy. You just don't like it people are telling. And you don't want that SD card out, which we deserve. We do. Why? Because you took a life and lied about your victim, and you are sitting here letting the entire world think that your mother had factitious disorder when she never did. All she ever did was spoil you until it cost her her life. This is the real Gypsy Rose. Will the real Gypsy Rose please stand up? I told y'all last night I'm not going to shut up. I'm going to say it every time. It will go near the end of my videos every single time from here on out. Okay, I have to enlarge it because I'm blind still. This is so small. Sorry. I'm so happy I'm not the only one who thinks this girl is in the wrong as well. She's as much to blame as that sick her guy. 13, 16, still underage. She's saying the 13-year-old and she was 16 when she really wasn't. She was 19 or 20. She was 20. Yeah. When she tries to talk about Dan Glidewell, that she's obsessed with still to this day. I believe that. Disgusting. She meant disgusting. Disgusting, y'all. It is just so disgusting. This girl wanted what she got. Ran away to be with him. She's looking at this man as her Prince Charming. Even though he is old enough to be her grandfather, she obviously needs professional help. How about you, Gyp? Do you? Huh? You told Daddy in prison that you couldn't. You were offered therapy. You lied, said you weren't, but you said they would put you in an insane asylum if you talked to somebody, or the mental health ward. They put you in the mental ward. That's what she. Yeah, what she meant was they'd lock her up with that turtle suit, and that'd be her life. Because she knows she's fucking crazy. Yeah. Anywho. So to end this little comment she left. Oh, it was Hannah. I'm sorry. Hannah Kinnish. It wasn't two Haleys. I don't know why it showed me that in another post. I promise you I showed them together. It was Hannah's and Haley's. Wow. Anywho. Hannah Kinnish. That is her name. You can't find anything on it though. But anywho. This 13-year-old girl who was lied and manipulated and broomed. Change that B to a G. She's a lying, manipulating slut who got what she deserved, y'all. That's the real Gypsy Rose. Have you seen her apologize for these? I haven't. Have you seen her apologize for the racial homophobic remarks that she continues? There has been a lot still posted by her and her friends, Brie and Sheena. The same stuff. But there's always an excuse for them. Always. Every single time. It's bananas. Let me show this because I also found a Facebook message. And I think the Facebook message is Gypsy. Dee Dee put post in the comments that they were going to come see them, but Gypsy got sick and she had to give her medication. Yeah, I think she had to calm Gypsy down. Yeah, I do. And I think it was this because this was almost, I know that this was March. This video was taken. I just don't know the exact date. Almost positive that the Facebook message was March too. I just want to show. But listen to what she says here. You know. She's so scared of Nick.
apologize for taking the naked pictures whenever I was like 15, because I
She wasn't 15. She was 20.
Demona did actually, but she doesn't believe in Demona. She just says, it's me.
She doesn't believe in Demona. It's me. Because it is you, bitch. What the freak?
She doesn't even believe in a two-personality kind of disorder.
She's like, you don't even believe in the two-personality disorder. I was like, whatever it's called. Because she don't even know. She has no idea what it's called.
And so I had to take the heat for it.
Have we heard that before? I had to take the heat for it. Yeah. You can watch this. I've already went over this, but this is where she's out of it. Let's let one more little part, and then I'll be done. And this is the message that I wanted to show y'all that and see if it matched up. I don't think it does, because someone let me know the date that video was made. I don't know, but this says 6/7/2015. At 5:56:18. I'm pretty sure that's 5 a.m., right? Because is this military time that they're using? 5:56:18. Usually you take 21 and you minus 12. That's military time. Is that not how you do it? I would think this was like 5 a.m. If not, this would be... Dude, I don't know, because I don't know. But anyway, she says, hey, Miss Kimmy, it was so wonderful to see y'all yesterday. If not, this is... like right before they did the feeding tube, maybe? All I know is her phone went off after this day. Dee Dee's phone never came back on. But hey, Miss Kimmy, it was so wonderful to see y'all yesterday. We are so sorry, Jip and I couldn't make it to the open house party. Dream night made Jip very tired, and she woke up hurting, so I gave her meds, and she rested. But we still want to get together and have a fun day with y'all. Please send our love to everyone, and can't wait to see y'all soon. Love and hugs, Dee and Jip. Do y'all think that's Dee Dee? I think that's Gypsy. And I think we all know that Dee Dee sleeps late, like 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. She was sleeping all day. And we all seen the Facebook message that she posted where she was, having trouble with her kidneys, her liver. She's having a lot of health issues. This is all, like, I'm just now looking into everything and seeing it, and I'm so confused about everything, but I'm trying. This was just a day or two before the red rum, though. 3 days before the red rum. Yeah. It's so crazy, though, because she gave out on 6/6, she was giving out Disney codes for movies. It's so sad, you guys. There's a lot of redacted info, I've noticed. But, I did look at a bunch of the friends list. I did do that. So, yeah. All right, I'll leave you this one last thing and then I'm done. y'all can look through this. You can pause and look through some of these if you want to. Yeah. What I've been looking at, y'all just pause and look through it. Thanks to Establishment 8083 with a few exclamation points. She caught this right before the New Year's, you know. Gypsy says, if you're okay with it, I want to put a collage of photos synced to the song and post it if you're okay with that. I will, of course, give you credit. I'm cheesy and mushy and want to make a whole montage. LOL. What about Dee Dee? She says, why would a dead woman care about a song? Not trying to be morbid or mean, but I'm being realistic. She's dead. She wouldn't care. Tell me again where this Christian era, it's in God's hands. I forgive. I repent. I ask for remorse. I'm begging for forgiveness era is. Because it sure ain't here. We're going to end with Audrey because I love her explaining stuff, you know? And she's freaking funny and it gets under every one of their... They hate her over there and she just don't give a crap. So I love her for that alone.
But that's not the only thing she was doing. We're going to discuss her before actions and her after actions. Additionally, she went and she was deleting entire message threads. Not just one conversation either. Multiple conversations. Now let's go look and see what she was doing before they got arrested. Now we are all aware of this status, which made it easier for the police to locate them, where Gypsy went on her mother's Facebook page and posted, "That bitch is dead." And then 11 minutes later, she went and posted this comment under it. "I fucking slashed that fat pig and raped her sweet innocent daughter. Her scream was so fucking loud, LOL. But Gypsy didn't stop there because 20 minutes later, she posted this status. "The girl is dead too, ... in hopes that the police would just be like, oh, okay, the girl's dead. No need to look for her. But what else was Gypsy busy doing on the internet during this time? She was busy blocking accounts. But whose accounts? Somebody named Rachel, somebody named Brandon, somebody named Sam, her own mom's account, a name we all know, Kimberly Blanchard, and Charlie Norton. And this one I found really interesting because she also went to an album called VisionCon Fun 2013. And then she was like, let's edit this album. And then she deleted the said album. So Gypsy, I have questions. What was in VisionCon Fun 2013's album that you knew was going to get you in trouble? Because why would you delete that? And if anybody is good at finding out like old albums and getting into them, let me know because I do have the URL for this album. And I would really love to see if we can dig in and find out what was in it. I've tried, I can't manage it, but somebody else may be able to. Oh, and before anybody's like, why would you show those Facebook pages? Because they're in evidence. All you gotta do is...
Yeah, they're in evidence. Yeah, I've been looking at them. I just showed y'all some. Well, I didn't show you one, but I'm telling you. Y'all, I'm telling you. There's a lot of Facebook pages that are questionable in this girl's search history that I think are hers. Yeah. I hope they get into them. I really, really, really hope they do. Again, there's a lot of things that there should be zero questions to. Zero. But again, there's 1,000 questions, and you're not ever going to convince me that this girl all of a sudden found religion a couple months ago. I mean, it happens. It's just not her. Just saying. Into the Weeds did do their appeal. I pray that they get their video back. And I hope they go. This is the second time she's did this. I hope they go after her. Keep doing it, Gypsy, because you're going to get a lawsuit on you. It is not against the law. It is fair use, baby. Fair use. Also, I just want to point out, every single person that they were friends with Everybody in that entire neighborhood went to VisionCon and Comic Con. And almost everybody she had like online with was from VisionCon and Comic Con. And SA issues. And everybody she dated in prison too. 99.9999% had SA and child SA and drug issues. But you know what? Ryan still defends her. Yeah, he's a loser. You're a loser, Ryan. I know, still defend. Yeah, you do. You defend her. You still say she's like she is because of Dee Dee. No. Dee Dee was trying to get her help. Dee Dee was scared of her. Look at the facts. Look at the evidence, Ryan. That's why people don't want you around their kids teaching. You're so obsessed with the red rummer, with your hybistrophilia. That's what it is when somebody is attracted to a red rummer. That's Kim Ryan and anybody who's with her. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you go look at the Facebook pages too. Let me know. I just want to know what you find. A lot of people can dig more than I can. I'm starving. I haven't ate yet. I'm starved. I got to go eat, man. I got to edit this. I'm going to eat while editing. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think Gypsy has found Jesus? No. She ain't found. The only thing she's found is her diapers. Just saying. I love you guys. Leave your comments below. I had so much fun. Thank you guys for coming and chit-chatting with me in the premiere. I did it that way. I live in an area where we don't even have fiber optic Wi-Fi. They're working on it, but we can't get it yet. So we have 6 people sharing Wi-Fi here. And they're all Xbox and playing Xbox while on their tablets, FaceTiming 24 hours a day. So it's just really hard to even connect it with the Ethernet. The signal's horrible. It lags. It was just easier to do it that way. And my grandkids were awake, so and they run in here. And they run in here in shorts and no shirt. I don't want that happening. So when I go live, I have to make sure they're not going to be running in. Doesn't matter if the door's locked, they know how to get it. Yes, they do. All right, you guys, thank you guys for joining me last night. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you for your likes, hype, shares. I love you guys. You are the best community ever. I said it. And we will chit chat in the comments below. I want your opinions. This video is kind of all over the place because I just wanted to show you guys what I was going through. The ups and downs of a red rummer and, her blaming somebody else. I don't identify as a red rummer. I shouldn't have got 8 years. That's not fair. I'm a victim. Yeah, that's what I think about that. Again, anybody who goes on that podcast, please, now I want to know. I want to speak to you personally and ask why, because I don't get it. I do not get it. Okay, guys, I'm going to go eat. Love you guys. See you in the next video. And I hope you had a great weekend. Good night.